Hello and welcome back to Deadly Premonition. We've done side quests, we've insulted Emily's cooking, and we've caught a nasty sort of man being gribbly at a bar. Now it's time to actually, catch a murderer. That thing's kind of important too. So without further ado, it's time to type up our case notes for this chapter. By all means, York, don't let me get in the way. That shirt is actually impressively hideous. Damn.
Zach, let's go over our progress.
Righto, I'm ready.
From what Olivia told us, and the sketchbook we found at Becky's house, Nick and Diane became our primary suspects.
That's right. But
there were a couple of reasons for this. First, Becky gave the missing locket to Diane. Also, Nick has no alibi for when Anna and Becky were killed. We followed Nick to the art gallery, which led us, unfortunately, to our third victim. The third victim, Diane, was strung up in the entrance hall of the art gallery. Her hands were tied and a knife was sticking out of her chest. However, there was a marked difference from the previous crimes. Do you remember what that was, Zach?
Multiple bodies, no murder weapon. It was right after the crime.
That's right. Diane was still alive. This suggests that very little time had passed since the crime was committed. Which means the criminal was still close by. It was someone near the scene. There are two possible candidates. Nick, who was knocked out in the entrance, and one other. Zach, who was the other person in the gallery?
That would be our lovely friend Forrest Kaysen now, wouldn't it? He was busy getting jiggy with it, which is something I just do not want to imagine.
That's right. Kaysen. We followed Willie, good dog, all the way to him. Kaysen's statement came out as follows. He and Diane were in a physical relationship. That was why he visited the gallery. The two were in the middle of such a meeting when Nick showed up. Diane lost her cool and shut Kaysen up in the basement. Now, what did Kaysen hear when he was locked up?
Footsteps. Way ahead of you. Footsteps of boots.
That's it. The sound of boots passing by. Nick was wearing boots that day. Which means it was likely that Diane met with Nick in her room. Nick said he argued verbally with Diane about her playing around with men, but they eventually decided to go out drinking to make up. However, immediately after that, Nick was attacked by someone in the entrance hall and knocked unconscious. We saw the rest. Zach, do you think that Nick is our serial killer?
Unlikely, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to go with I don't know.
Me too. Usha sent in a report too. He found a large volume of red seeds in Diane's stomach. This confirms her as a victim of the raincoat killer. Remaining leads. There's the locket, which is in Carol's possession, the man with the tattooed back, and the upside-down peace sign. There's a lot left to answer. I hope the coffee will give us more guidance tomorrow.
Well, with any luck, the coffee will give us lots of guidance, because I feel we might need it at this point.
Zach, what did you think about George pouring his heart out? I was surprised. It's the end of a monarchy. And he called me York instead of Agent Morgan.
Oh. Hello, Emily.
Emily? What's going on? Do you know what time it is?
I'm sorry. I couldn't sleep, so I was drinking alone.
My mother was a very kind woman. She always smiled so brightly, baked cakes and cookies every day. She'd say that I needed the sugar because I spent so much time thinking. My father was always quiet. We never talked much. He was a federal agent, just like me. And he was hardly ever at home. The only words he ever had for me were harsh ones. I had a vivid imagination, and I remember he once said this to me. There are plenty of crazy things in this world. You don't have to go dreaming them up. And it's my job to make sense out of them. One day you'll understand what I'm saying. I found out later that my father was one of the first to ever use criminal profiling to catch bad guys. And so now I'm doing exactly the same job that he did. Like father, like son.
Can I ask you something?
Shoot.
Mind if it's something personal?
Fire away.
Who's Zach?
Zach is a friend of mine.
Oh, so you do have friends.
Yeah. He's my only friend.
What kind of person is he then?
Well, I've never seen his face. But he's always with me, and we discuss everything.
When did you become friends?
A long time ago. Back when I was a child.
Yikes, that got dark fast.
I was 7. I woke up one morning to hear my mother crying in the living room. This wasn't normal, so I headed in to see her. My father was there pointing a gun at my mother. I was so scared. I closed my eyes, so I don't remember much more. But I do remember the words my father said to me. At times we must purge things from this world because they should not exist, even if it means losing someone that you love. When I came back to my senses, they were both dead. He shot my mother and then killed himself.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it. Zach's with me. It was around that time that we became friends. I'm here. I'm with you, he said. I'll be here always. We can get through this together. Quite aside from that terrible scene in front of me, that voice seemed to make me calmer. And here we are, working together, getting through things. This is the first time I've ever told anyone about this. I wonder if Zach will get angry.
That's a sad story. But I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but I'm sure there was a reason for what your father did.
I know. I think maybe I became an agent to find out why he did what he did.
Oh yeah, York, I forgot to thank you.
Thank me? For what?
You saved my life. If you didn't save me at the gallery, I would have died along with Diane.
No need to thank me for that. I'm pretty useless. I couldn't save Becky. I couldn't save Diane.
What did you just say? Useless? I was never expecting to hear you say that. Huh. There might be a modest guy in you after all.
Finally, you noticed? You're a little slow, aren't you?
Maybe hopeless, but not useless.
Oh, that was cute. I mean, except for the, horrible
Zach.
flashback.
Do you think Emily got home safely?
Well, I hope she didn't
Anyway,
drive.
I think it's more serious of a situation than I thought. Do you remember our conversation with Emily? She's really interested in you.
I think you're in there, Zach.
I think she's starting to have certain feelings for you. If that's the case, Zach, you and I are rivals. This is a very serious situation indeed. Well, if it comes to that, let it be a fair fight. Agreed?
I think she's interested in you, York, you doofus. Never mind. Ooh, a turkey sandwich. Woohoo!
Thomas! Thomas! Let me out of here! Come on, please! Just for a moment. 1 second.
Someone leave the echo on?
Hate it. Here, Thomas. I think I'm going mad. I know you're there. Come on, please.
Nick, you've only been there like, what, 7 days? I mean, how long was I mucking around for? Yeah, 7 days.
Thomas.
That's right.
Thomas! 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 Thomas!
How many different ways can you say Thomas? Alright, well that was weird. Um... Hmm. I'm sure that'll get explained. That conversation with Emily in York was, like I said, barring the sort of horrible sort of parental murder thing going on there, that was pretty, you know, sweet. Boo. I didn't get paid as much as I should have been. Yes, I will save. Thank you. We do not need this since we've just literally seen it. Hey, we're back here again. We're in the white room, for lack of a better term. Tea break. I guess we gotta pick a door? Well, start with this door then. What about this door? This door? This door? What about backwards? Can't go backwards. Maybe it's a metaphor. What does he say about the door behind us anyway? It's locked. That's all we get, huh? Well. Ooh. Who the hell is this person?
Open this door. There is no turning back. You still want to enter?
The hell is Harry? Oh, the neck things. Yes, I'm going alone.
I do. It's better than staying here.
Very well then. Off you go, Mr. York.
What? Oh.
Look carefully, boy. At times, we must purge things from this world because they should not exist, even if it means losing someone that you love.
What? Seriously, I don't know. I don't know. I've got nothing. I've got nothing. Just, you know, watch the bear with the tie, I guess. Look at these low-res pictures that are now cracking. What? Oh, whatever. Thank goodness. Wake up. We're back to slight more normality. I'm glad York was like, what the shit? I didn't even change my shirt. Oh no, I'm dirty for breakfast. Ooh, gross. Thank you, Polly.
Mr. Morgan, do you want a refill?
Yes. Thank you.
Is the coffee that good, Mr. Morgan?
Coffee is a vital, investigative tool. I know exactly what to do now.
Glad you do.
It says to hurry, and the first letter of each line is H-A-R-R-Y. Hurry to Harry. Looks like the time that he was talking about has come. Let's go pay the problematic rich boy who owns half of the town a visit. Polly, I think I'm going to go see Harry today.
Oh, really? He's a little strange, but I think he's the most trustworthy one around here. I think you'll have fun with him.
If you say so, Polly, then we probably will.
Of course. Now, give me your cup, and I'll give you some more coffee.
Mood whiplash strikes again. Ugh.
I'll see you later, Polly.
Poor Polly, she just wanted to give you a refill.
Mr. Morgan, what about the coffee? Don't you want a refill?
The way you're waving it around makes me think there's no coffee in there. It was a scam. Well, first things first, we do need to see Harry, but I need to get changed because I'm going to be a stinky agent otherwise. So, let's go to the room, get a new suit on, get this one cleaned, and, well, do this as a tin. I don't know if Emily's going to come with us or not. Anyway, more importantly, clean suit. Let's see, what can we wear this time? We haven't worn the classic agent suit for a while, have we? Let's get the agent one on. What were we wearing? We're wearing that one, so... Oh, apparently it doesn't need cleaning. Oh, well, you know, why not? Right. Now we can go. We're not going to shave, though. We'll look a bit ruggedness for the morning. I wonder if I can pick up my car as well. Oh, hello, look. Hey, Kaysen.
Hey, am I still a suspect?
Yes.
No.
What?
Okay, well, good. My wife and I have been living separately for over 3 years.
Please don't. No, stop.
And
Stop.
she's a single woman.
Stop.
So this shouldn't be a problem.
Something got
It's
a pencil for my ears.
I feel so bad for Diane, though. Gosh. Did you find out who did it?
I can't discuss that.
Yes, of course. I understand. You don't have to tell any of the folks around town about me and Diane, do you?
No, I won't do that. But it's a small town. I'm sure the rumors have started already. Nothing to be ashamed of, right? What's there to worry about?
Nothing in particular. No, nothing at all. I'm clean as the sheets in this hotel. What's with that look? We don't have a problem, right?
It looks like Kaysen is involved with another woman in town. We can only hope it isn't Emily.
No, let's not. Let's not. Kaysen walks off in the cutscene, then Kaysen's back again. Kason walks on the sofa. Kason walks off. Creepy. Anyway, let's check the weather. Clouds. $38 checking weather, it's important. Right, more importantly, I do want to see Harry, but I also want to get my car. Hopefully the general has it for me. You alright there, Emily?
York, I can't find Thomas. Was he here?
No, I haven't seen him. Have you tried the radio?
I've been trying, but he's not answering.
What about Nick?
No problem with him. He's calmed down a little. He's still saying he didn't do it. Nick said that Thomas disappeared sometime during the night. He kept calling for him, but Thomas stopped responding. I'm a bit worried. George has asked for permission to search for Thomas.
I understand that things have been hard for Thomas, but surely he's just resting at home. But I'm not against looking for him. Tell George that he has my blessing.
Okay. As far as I know, Thomas always calls in when he needs a day off.
We're human, and so we are limited. As far as you know, there haven't been any serial killings here before, right?
That's right, but that's not...
Emily, I'm going to see Harry today.
What? Why? We have plenty of other leads to follow, don't we?
He did invite me over, though. It would be bad manners not to accept.
That smile again.
Are you really an FBI agent?
I'm not so sure either.
I think the FBI would take a more logical approach to investigations.
But Emily, a serial killer does not stay within the boundaries of logic. Thus, you can't hope to capture such a killer using only logic.
Can't argue with that.
I am going to see Harry. You go with George and find Thomas.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Great. Thanks.
I mean, there's... I just...
I was an idiot for thinking you might be a good pick. I really need to work on my taste in men.
She's wincing, that's hilarious. I mean, you knew what you're getting in for, Emily. Why are you hobbling? Like... Wait, what did you guys do last night?